Hi, welcome to Mercy's Designs. My name is Mercy and I sell Stampin' Up! Products. In today's tutorial, I would like to show this alternate idea from the Hugs from Shelly kit. I really think this is a gorgeous kit, but it's always fun to change things up, and hopefully this will give you some good ideas. So this is originally a note size card that I'm making into a full size, and I really love this very neutral background with this nest. But it's fun to kind of dress it up, as I was saying, and I used some colored pencils here, so I will quickly show you how I did that. It's very quick. So this is from the assortment 1, I believe, and all I did was just lightly scribble a little, and that's pretty much all. So it could take a little bit of time, but I think it only took me about 2 minutes to do the entire card, and it really does help bring it to life, if you will, I think. So I really recommend trying this if you haven't, especially if you have the assortment, and if you don't, you could always order some. They are very handy to use. So the other thing I wanted to talk about was the DSP that I used. I used it from the Ballad DSP, and they have this great layout, two pages of birds, and that's what I cut it from. So this is, you have a lot of choices here. You can see here just how cute they are, those birds. I'll keep coloring here and get this ready to start assembling. It really takes just a little bit of time, but again, ooh, I think I snapped my pencil. Guess I was pushing too hard, or I sharpened it too much. Oh well, I think we'll make it through. I'm limping along though. All right, so that's good enough. I did use the blends so to color the eggs, and I'm doing kind of like a robin egg, which I guess those are, well, they are robins, I think, those. But the ones that I'm going to use a little less robin-y, but either way I think it's fine. So that's the dark and the light, and my base here is going to be So Saffron, and I already used the ribbon. I'm loving this punch. It's called the Decorative ribbon border, and I went ahead and adhered a strip here after I punched it. It's not terribly time consuming, but I didn't want to take the time to do that. And the other thing is this ribbon, and this sheer ribbon with the Calypso coral is going to be no longer available after June 4th, unless it sells out. So, oh yeah, we'll go ahead and adhere this first, and then I'll add the ribbon. I definitely love this kit. I made 2 other videos, and I've just had a lot of fun coming up with different alternate ideas. The last one I did is more about how to extend your kit and what you can do, so please check that out if you're interested. The first one I did was about doing a shaker card, and actually a shaker slash easel card. So I want the bow to be about like that. And all I'm going to do is tape it on the back. So it's just, I think that'll be a good spot. Maybe it should be slightly higher. Okay, hopefully it'll be good. And just using some Scotch tape works. I had tied this around the C block and then cut it. And that works well if you don't want a loose bow and you want to save a little. As you can see, I didn't use that much of the ribbon because you won't even see it on the back. Okay, so it's just a little spot there, but not to worry, it'll be covered. And then I use the stitch nested labels here, and I do like that placement. I just wanted to double check in case I didn't. And then I could just actually lift the tape. That's one of the nice advantages of the tape. You can adjust it as long as you do it before you glue it. You should be good. go. This is going to be a short and sweet tutorial, but I love these popping colors, and it's from the Bird Ballad, their color scheme, which is quite similar to this kit, what they, their suggestions. So let's bring in some dimensionals and attach this. Actually, I do like them kind of halved here. So I always like to straddle the ribbon. I do not like to touch the ribbon. And this ribbon is pretty skinny, but still, just to be on the safe side. Just when the ribbon is touching, first of all, it adds bulk, and secondly, it can shift it in a way that you might not want. So here we have our sentiment, and then I will add the birdies. They're so cute. Here are the birds that I already went ahead and cut out. They're really pretty. They're slightly different. They don't have the Calypso coral on them, but they have some gray in the pool party, the old olive, and of course some, well, actually one of the things I wanted to mention is I added, here, I don't want to cover up the eggs. I went ahead and colored with my light crumb cake where the white space would be, because this is a crumb cake background, so it would blend in better, because the white kind of popped too much where you don't want it to pop. Okay, so I got a little bit of glue where I didn't want, so I'm just gonna take a little scrap here and rub off a little, because I don't like oozing glue. I don't know about you, but that definitely is not a good look. So here, I already stamped hello, but I did want to do hugs. But if I have an issue with stamping, I have a backup plan. Okay, that was hello, and here we have hugs. This is part of the kit. On my original one, it was from, I wrote, what was it? Thanks for being you. I mean, I stamped, not wrote. Anyway, that is from Good Morning Magnolia. So there we have our hugs, which is just adorable. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. That would not be good, but we shall see. Okay. There we have our little hugs. Really quick, fast card. Now this is the opposite side of the DSP. And what I like to do is just add a little border down here. And I'm not going to stamp anything else, but I could stamp one more thing in the center here that would be more of what the card conveys. So I could just stamp that here, but I'm going to leave it blank for the time being because I'm not sure who I'm going to send this to. But there we have it. Here is my original card. And I do prefer the Calypso coral birds, but this is also really pretty, and this ribbon is really gorgeous. The other thing I want to bring in is a card that I made, and I'm not going to be making a tutorial, I don't think so anyhow, for this one, but I thought it was cool to see. This is with the stamp that's included, the feather, and for you, and friend is also included, but these are two different stamps. And of course the birds are included in the grateful. This paper is the brand new color. It is, what is that one called? Oh, Seaside Spray. I haven't memorized them all, but it's a pretty card, but again, I don't think I'll be making a tutorial. This is what I made. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Thanks so much for watching, and happy stamping.